So someone commented on one of the videos saying when I'm going to start making videos again. The reason I haven't been making any videos recently, like big videos like tutorials or whatever, moved in February, so it's only like 6 months ago, isn't it? So that's a lot of hard work. We're doing all the flooring, and all I've got to carve in basically is this gazebo. So everything costs money, everything takes time. So I'm still moving in, and I've put these strip lights in. Don't know if you can see them, but I'll show them in a minute. So because before I put all these strip lights in, it was just red in here and everything looked pink. So I'll look back on the video and see how I look now. Ants love it in here, and so hopefully it's not going to look so red when I make a video. But what I'm going to do today is turn this chunk into a mushroom. This is going to be the bottom, and then I'll be able to cut down at a nice angle like that easily to the base of the mushroom, and that's going to be the top. So then once you flip it over, we'll still have a flat side. So if we went round now and made this the dome, made this the top, when we turn it over, we've got like a hemisphere, aren't we, just wobbling around. So this is going to be the bottom. Do a line around there, then do some angled lines into that cut. So then we're going to have a nice stem that goes out like a cone, and then turn it over once we've done that, and then dome off the top, so you've got your cap of your mushroom. It's this little tub for everything. I don't want dust to get on. It's like a baby box where you put all your baby stuff in. So whatever I don't want to get dust on, I'll put in here. I'm going to be using the MSA 160C, and I've torn my ligament, so the end of my finger isn't connected to the ligament on my little finger. That's what that is on my little finger. Got to have that on for like 5 weeks. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'll go around, do the first cut, say about a third of the way up, and that's going to be the bottom of the cap, and then the bottom of the cap's going to be there, and that's going to be a flat line, and then I'm going to cut in like that, start making the cone, and just go around, do that, and then flip it over, do the dome. So I'm going to whack my headphones on and get on with it. Alright, let's make a mushroom. For this cut I'm going in with the bar 90 degrees to the wood to make a nice flat surface for the underside of the cap of the mushroom. Do some reveal cuts because my bar is obviously small, and at the same time, like, I get to take the bark off and see what wood there is underneath the bark to play with, whether, like, you know, there's big massive knots here, big massive knots there, and like I say, the bar is only a small bar, so I can only go so deep into the log with that bar being so small. The last bit of bark to take out. So now I've took the bark off, but took it in like smallish chunks, so I'm trying to keep it like cylindrical, circular. And now with my little blade, you can only go so far in before you start hitting your plastic on there. So now I can go in and start going in on an angle to start making the cone for underneath the cap. Remember, bottom, top. So now we're going to make a cone, and it's all with just AK200 batteries, MSA 160C. So now I've got the bark out of the way and we know what wood we've got to play with. I'm angling in the cuts a lot more to start making the cone, get the cone shape for the stem. I'm going to have to sharpen my chainsaw now. And I ended up just using the MSA 160C to do the whole carving. And like I'd rather take too little wood away each time than take too much, and because you're putting it back, it's a lot harder than it is to take it away. And then I just keep cleaning up my cut at the bottom each time, so that's less sanding underneath the cap. Try and keep your cuts nice and tidy and clean. Less work at the end with the power tools. I've got the shape that I want almost. I'm just stroking the side of the chain on the wood to almost like sand it. Again, doing that just to make life easier when it comes to sanding it at the end. The stem nice and coned out, and then what I've done is just, that's the circle that I want to keep, because there's like 2 knots in there, so I want to keep them to a minimal of work. So I'm going to round over sort of from the edge of the knots till we're rounded over. I might take the bark off again, but it just dulls the blade back, just like that there, just pure dirt. That's what the problem is. As soon as you hit this bark, it's got like dirt in there, and that just makes your chain dull instantly. So least messing about the better. I might just go straight down and cut off the bark so I can see what wood we've got left to play with first, and then start rounding over from that circle. So now, my original centre may be a bit different because there's a lot less wood here than there is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the bark off and get rid of all that sappy, soft layer of wood there. Look, you can just squeeze it and juice comes out. So I'll take all that off and then reassess where the knots are and how I want to round it over. So. So the majority of what I'm doing now is just using the side of the chain to shape it. I'm doing a little cut, like that's a bit of a cut there. But then once I've done that little cut, I'm rounding it over and rounding it over to get a nice dome shape with the side of the bar, the side of the chain, so it's all almost smoothed off. So like like I say, when it comes to sanding it, makes your life easier because you've put a bit more effort in with the saw, which does the job a lot faster than the power tools do. So happy with the shape I got there with the chainsaw. And then off camera I use an 80 grit flap wheel on my angle grinder to just give it a quick sanding all over, and then I used the orbital sander with 120 grit, and then I diluted the red paint so you can still see all the grain on the cap, but I didn't dilute the white paint so you can't see through the white. And then I just used Ronseal crystal clear varnish. It's in like a red tin. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, found any of it useful. Give it a like and leave a comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.